Attention Enviro Detectives, you are needed.
The one thing that stopped me from receiving what we call a fixed penalty was the fact that I had in my pocket one of these. When your dog fouls, whether it be on a park, on a pavement, or any area owned by Charnwood Council or any other local authority, carry a plastic bag. Clear up after your dog. That is the important thing. It is enforceable by ourselves, the Dog Warden Service. It's also enforceable by the Street Warden Service. Anybody seen allowing their dog to foul, walking away and not doing what I did when Reg went to the toilet can receive the fixed penalty. The fixed penalty notice is £80. That, if paid within 10 days, can be reduced to 50. Reg, as you can see, is on his lead. The reason he's on his lead in the park is because of the type of dog he is and the things that he could potentially do. He's a whippet. By that I mean the breed he is means he chases things. He's not an aggressive dog, but I don't want to cause problems for anybody enjoying the park, especially young children or with other dogs. I put Reg on a lead as a matter of a precaution. Also, to bear in mind, sometimes you might see signs like this. This sign's very similar to the fouling sign, except where this one is put, it's for dogs on lead by direction. That means if an authorised officer, either myself, a dog warden, or one of the street wardens, sees an animal, a dog, behaving in such a way that could potentially be dangerous to either other dogs, to wildlife, or people, they can ask them to put their dog onto a lead, purely for safety reasons. If you don't, as with all things that you're asked to do by the law, it does carry a fine. That fine again, as the fouling fine, is £80, which can commute down to £50.
Hi, that's a nice dog. Can I stroke him?
Yeah, it's perfectly okay for you to stroke him, but it's good of you to ask. That's what you should do, because not all dogs are friendly, and sometimes because they've all got these, sometimes you can get bitten. So it's always best to keep your distance and then ask the person first.
Okay.
And if you see something running around unattended, obviously like a stray dog, stay well away from it. Ring the Dog Warden Service, ring the council. Somebody will come out and look for it and hopefully catch it and take it away. And if that happens, hopefully they're wearing these identification discs. And if you're thinking of getting a dog, you actually need, by law, to put your ID, in other words, address, phone number, onto your dog, so that if he does get lost, he or she gets lost, then somebody, whoever finds him, whether it's the dog warden, the police, or a member of the public, they can ring you and you can go and collect your dog.
Okay, so I shouldn't approach a dog I don't know either?
No, if it's a dog that you don't know, definitely don't approach it, unless the dog appears to be so friendly that you are so really happy that you can actually catch it and stop it from getting hurt.
And can I run around near the dog?
No. Advisable? Definitely not, no. Because some dogs, like him, he's a whippet. If he sees things running, he wants to chase it. So even if he's playing, he could still chase you. He could get overexcited, he could nip you, could cause all kinds of problems. So no, definitely don't run around. Also to be remembered, if you do go and get a dog, if you have dogs sitting waiting for his food, for instance, bowl's on the floor in front of him, he starts to eat it. As soon as he starts to eat it, leave him alone. Don't go back to him, don't try and take it away. But it's very, very, very important you tell your daughter that once he's got any food, a bone, treat, biscuit, leave him alone and don't try and go back to it, don't try and take it off him.
So I shouldn't approach a dog, I shouldn't stroke a dog without asking the owner
Yep.
if it's okay. I shouldn't run around near a dog.
No, definitely not run around near a dog. You could excite it, and then we could go back to the scenario we talked about, which was being chased and possibly bitten.
I shouldn't leave a dog in the car if it's too warm.
No.
And I shouldn't leave it unattended. And also, I shouldn't take its food away from it when it's eating.
No, all of those points are actually very valid. No, none of the above.
Okay, and make sure that it has a tag.
Make sure that it has a tag. You do need by law to put an ID tag onto your dog.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you very much.
Pleasure.